So welcome back everyone to part 3 of me fitting this 5-speed up in this Dodge 3500. A few things we need to address. Part 3, this is going to be the end of the transmission series. I need to go over a few things, minor details of if you guys are doing the swap, what you need to do to make it work. Because if you swap in a manual and an auto, you go to turn the key on, it won't start. You got to ground a wire. I'll show you that in a minute. But tonight I'm not sure if I want to try to build something custom to cover up the hole in the floor. I do have something that would work for now, but I don't know yet. But one thing that we do need to change is this here. This here, it needs to be it needs to be up here touching the ceiling almost. So tonight we're going to address that. But before we get into that, let me show you guys what we got going on outside. So we left off in the last video. I was trying to find a U-joint that would fit. Got that all figured out. That fits up good. And we also got the rear drive shaft made up. Same yokes and everything, just a new pipe in the middle, tube, whatever you want to call it, and new joints front and rear. I think the pinion is leaking a little bit, so I'm gonna have to address that. I don't have sockets necessarily big enough to fit that, so I'll have to get one of those to address that. And then also, did I say new seal on the output there? The transfer case is filled with fluid. So in order to make this truck run, I've already got it zip tied up out of the way now. But this looking plug here that came off the auto, if you can find this, trace back, and you need the black wire with the white line going down it, you need to cut that and also splice into it. And then I got it grounded up above on ground, but I guess that's the safety disconnect or whatever. I'm not really sure, but need to ground that and then the truck will fire. So don't forget about that, because I knew there should have been something, but I didn't at the time. So I went up there to the truck and like, okay, let's fire this thing off, and nothing. And yeah, that's what you need to do for that. But other than that, we're pretty much wrapped up underneath. Everything's working good. I've already taken it on a test drive. We'll go test drive it real quick, and everything as well. So that's pretty much from under here. I think everything's wrapped up under the hood. So like I said, what we're gonna get on to tonight is actually making a new shifter. Obviously video quality is gonna be lacking, but let's go for a quick test drive, like 10 feet down the road, just so you guys can see that it works. Clutch works good, just through all the gears good. So we're pretty much ready to roll with that. Awesome. Here's what I've done so far. I've cut some of this off from the shifter. It is tube, and I don't have anything this size right now, so I'm gonna bump up, or bump down I should say, but I'm gonna go with a piece of solid stock. This is 5/8, and it's gonna go on there in some sort of an angle. And then what I've done is taken just a standard half inch 13 thread pitch, I think, 1/2 inch 13. Took down the head to somewhat match this here 5/8 round stock, chamfered it out so that I can put some weld in there. And we are going to be using the old Forney tonight. Let's turn this bad boy on. It's on MIG. I was using it the other night, so it's should be kind of close. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to weld this to here. I'm going to put it back on the lathe, turn it down, smooth it up. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for a shift knob yet, but this is just more or less a, you know, if I want to make something different in the future, I have a 1/2 inch thread on top of this so I can put whatever, rather than whatever thread pitch this is. Not that there's anything wrong with this. I'm just using this. So I'm gonna get this welded on here, cleaned up, and then we'll try to figure out the angle we want. So a little hard to see, but here's how it turned out. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. So I like it. It's not super tall. I don't know. It's maybe an inch or two above the steering wheel hit right here, but I like it. And just like that, it's blue. First can sitting on the shelf, so that's what color it gets. You know I've already got a run in it. Can you see that? But let's see if we can get it in here without getting too much blue paint everywhere. So yeah, it's in. That knob, I'm gonna get a different knob. I'm gonna either make something or maybe repaint this or whatever. I had this knob from my other truck, if you guys remember that from my Instagram or not. But anyhow, I might switch it up. I might do something totally different, but at least it has a knob so I don't get blue paint all over me driving home. So anyhow, that's gonna do it for this video, I think. So if it is, thanks for watching.